welcome to the final video of me being 32. Tomorrow I turn 33. Yeah, so this is just a quick one really. It'll be a bit of an update on the layout more than anything. This is a layout update, it isn't a me update as such, apart from the fact on my birthday tomorrow. And also just to say there will be a stream this Wednesday coming because I won't be getting the big boards in here because of the windows being done. So I double checked, as I said I would in the stream, and yeah, it's actually better value. Basically, it's sort of like works actually if you have them all done rather than just having some done, whatever. Yeah, so right, which means this layout will be staying with us a bit longer. I'm going to be looking at seeing if I can get it extended that way a little bit on the actual chest of drawers. Maybe extend it out that way. Thing is, I'll have to see once I've got the big clear up, the big straighten up done as well. So yeah. Now the biggest thing that's happening on the layout at the minute is a big upheaval from what I have been using, what I have been doing to what I'm going to be doing moving forwards, and that is couplings. Couplings, yes, couplings are in change. So, what do I mean coupling? Couplings are in change. Well, here I have two EF81 locomotives. So exactly the same class of locomotive. This one is by Kato, this one is by Tomix. Both run exceptionally well. The Tomix one could do with a little bit of service, I think. It's a bit hesitant in places, but yeah, they both run superbly well. Beautiful locomotives. The detail is pretty on par with each other. They are, you know, almost 100% identical, save for livery and number. This is a much more modern livery, JR logoed, and this one is plain. Oh, sorry about that, fingers. Dear. I was still not ready to hold video, but anyway, we'll carry on this time. We'll let me off his birthday, right? Yes. Thing is, Tomix trains come with the more standard N-gauge coupler, what I now call a standard N-gauge coupler. It has been called a Rapido or Arnold style coupling. Some people call them horn hooks. Now Kato trains also come with these, but you can fit these knuckle couplers, and a lot of them do come with knuckles to fit. Those are some generic ones. That one, well, one is. Every locomotive I pick up now is going to have the it's going to be the awkward one, isn't it? The awkward one to hold. Here we are. So this EH500 has the Kato locomotive knuckle on it, which they come with the engines, both ends. It's got it. Now, this does lead to some problems because, as you'll be aware in the streams, I've had to use a lot of converter cars for converting between different types of coupling. Because like these micro race cars come with the standard N-gauge coupling. The Tomix stuff, a lot of the time the Tomix locomotives do actually come with a former knuckle, but it doesn't play very nicely with the Kato one. Now, knuckles do tend to look better. Because it's how the real locomotives, how they are. You can hear a train running. It's already had some conversion work done to it. But ultimately, it's making my life interesting, shall we say. Making it difficult. I have to use converter cars, which then means the consist isn't quite how I wanted it to be because I've got a caboose where I didn't want a caboose. Or there's something that plain I can't run together. The last night I converted over D51 498 and the Series 12 plastic car set and the DD51, sorry, that all goes through that set. And C6120 pulled the coach set from an end it's never been able to do it before, because it's a Tomics model with a standard engaged coupling at the back. And I've only left one end of the train free for it to do that, and it's now it can pull it from either direction. I can now completely play to my heart's content with that. So yes, so I'm going to be converting over all my locomotives that have been in stock, that have been converted, back to standard engaged couplings. So that's the big upheaval. However, certain models, like the extremely long 13-car express train that has two C62s at the front, that actually came with nothing but knuckle couplings fitted to it already, the whole train. So that's going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to have to convert that to the standard engaged coupling. Now, something I've just again, to make my life easier, like this, the container train we're going to go and see on the layout in a minute. I fitted that entire Tomics rake with knuckles, Kato knuckles. They're Tomics cars mostly. That's it. It's like they're all Tomics cars. But I've converted one to a half and half again to a converter, because it's a full rake container flat still and doesn't make too much difference, but it means the ones in the middle I'm not going to fiddle with, because it was a lot of work to change them all, and it's going to be a lot of work to change everything back. So where I can damage control, where it's not necessarily needed, because obviously from one end to the other I can still mix up what arrangement of cars, okay, I want that one here, providing at each end I've got the converter cars. So they're the only ones that will stay. So that'd be the turquoise one with the caps that we'll see in a minute, and one of the blue container flats, which is actually behind the locomotive at the minute. But so damage control, so like that big carriage set, all the ones in the middle, I'm not going to bother. It's just the two end cars I will change, because they're the only two I need to worry about. And they'll be half and halves. So, a little bit of damage control just to try and make my life easier. I'm all for making my life easier. That's the whole purpose of doing this, is making my life easier. Micro-race trains, Green Max, Kato, Tomics, they all come with those standard engaged couplings. So let's just use them. Let's just go with it. Let's just enjoy the world of model trains without having to go, oh, I need to change that before I can even use it. Or in the case of the Tomics ones, I've seen people, videos on YouTube, and people have had to do surgery to the locomotive to get the Kato knuckles to fit, or to get some micro trains couplings to fit, and that sort of thing. Sod it. Why? For me, why? Not for them. For them, it's up to them what they do with their trains, but for me, why? When it just comes with them, let's use them. Let's use them. Let's just able to run trains, any locomotive with any piece of stock I choose, really, really easily. It has meant that I've not been very good at running even my ES81s for a while, but this one had barely got any running at all, and it was so stiff when I first started running it last night. The wheel's quite clean. There is a bit of dirt on that one there, but yeah, I do want to give this a bit of a service. Just give it a wheel clean all over. Give it some lubrication, and it'll run fine. It'll be fine. But yes, enough of my face. Let's go look at the layout, shall we? Just a bit of shaky cam now. See No Face and the Forest Spirit over there, and Totoro's on the platform. See the locomotive I'll try to grab there for the little bit about the couplings. And we do have the DF200 running here. So that car behind it's the one that's had its coupling half converted. And on the other side there's the turquoise car. It's a birthday card from Joel and his kids. First ever card I've had that's call me uncle. But yes. So obviously these buildings are the ones that were kindly donated to me. There, bit of a yard. So I'm going to try and see if I can push it that way. So just means finding a spot for those aeroplanes to go into, just where they'll be safe. I've already identified an area where they should be alright. And then push the track that way a little bit. Just try and give myself a bit more length. I need to look at that turnout over there and look at this sliding arrangement here, because the power's not quite getting through alright, which is a bit strange. I mean, the power actually comes just beyond that turnout, but yeah, it needs some attention, shall we say. But yeah, so I'll finish off packing. Sorry, it's a bit wobbly cam. I'll finish off packing now and get ready to go to London to see My Neighbour Totoro on stage. So I will see you all in, well, if not in a video before, in the live stream on Wednesday night. I'll try for 9 o'clock UK time. Alright, till then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.